What's going on, guys? Beyond the Numbers back again with another video, and I want to talk about everyone's favorite topic. Not everyone's, but most people's favorite topic, since Undisputed, ESPN, every show that we see on TV just loves to talk about LeBron James. So I'm here to talk about LeBron James. I saw one topic that Undisputed had that Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp were trying to argue about, is LeBron still a top 5 player? And most of the argument turned into a LeBron versus Kevin Durant debate, which I'm going to get into, and it's not even close. So I don't want to hear anything about LeBron James being better than Kevin Durant, especially at this stage of his career. I don't want to hear it. Is LeBron James a top 5 player in the league? Comment below if you think he is. I'll tell you what I think. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. LeBron is definitely not a top 5 player in the league anymore. Some people say he's clearly still a top 5 player. Some people say outside of Giannis, there ain't one person you're taking over LeBron James. I'll name you a lot of players I'll take over LeBron James for one game, one season. I don't care what you want to call it. Obviously, Giannis is one of them. It's pretty widely known that he's the best player in the world. You guys haven't seen Kawhi Leonard in a while. He's way better than LeBron James at this point of their careers. I'll tell you that, guys. I don't want to even hear about it. Let me just hold up. I just want to read you guys the stats that Kawhi's been putting up in his last 3 playoff appearances. Last time they were in the playoffs, 2021. This year Kawhi was hurt. He didn't play. I know you guys are going to use that as a knock against him, but all I know is the last 3 times I saw that man in the playoffs, this is what he did. Last year, 30 points per game, 7 rebounds, almost 8 rebounds, 4.5 assists, and he shot, 57% from the field and 39% from 3. On 19 shots, he averaged 30 points, guys. The year prior to that, 28 points per game, 9 rebounds, 5.5 assists. The year prior to that, when he won the championship, 30.5 points per game, 9 rebounds, 4 assists. LeBron is not better than this man. I don't want to hear it. The last time we saw LeBron in the finals, not in the finals, in the playoffs, you guys remember against Phoenix in that first round series, don't you? I'm sure you remember. LeBron quitting on his team, not playing defense. It's one thing for you guys to make the argument that LeBron is 37 years old and you shouldn't expect him to play both ends of the floor because he's using up so much of a load on offense, getting the guys involved and all that stuff. But to not do it in the playoffs, to not give effort on the defensive end in the playoffs is something that I can't look over and forget about. No way. If you're not going to play defense in the playoffs, I don't even want to hear about it. I don't even want to hear a single word about it. And that series, he averaged 23 points on 47% shooting, which by LeBron standards is absolutely horrendous. So can we all agree that we're seeing a decline? This isn't the LeBron James that we watched go to the 8 straight finals and whatnot. This ain't that guy, guys. This ain't that guy. Just because he's named LeBron James doesn't mean we have to keep pushing this narrative that he's still the best player, still a top 2 player, top 3 player, top 5 player. He's not a top 5 player in the league. He's not better than Giannis, as I said, Kawhi. He's not better than Jokic, the 2-time MVP. Definitely not better than Jokic. Let me just ask you guys a question really quick. LeBron James on the Lakers this year, granted, you guys like to argue that they had a lot of injuries this year. AD didn't play most of the year. Tell me why the Lakers went 25-31 with LeBron on the floor this year. I'm not even going to bring up their total record, which is already laughable as it is, but they were 25-31 with LeBron James on the floor. So the games that LeBron was playing, they were 25-31. I don't know how you guys could even argue against that just because he averaged 30 points a game. You can't argue that. Do you guys want to see what Kevin Durant did last year? Kevin Durant's Nets were 36-19 with Kevin Durant on the floor. 36-19 versus 25-31. And don't bring up the AD excuse because Kevin Durant didn't have Kyrie Irving for 75% of that season. So I don't want to hear that excuse. And he was coming off an MCL tear that same year. So I don't want to hear it. Don't give me LeBron's better than KD at this point in their careers. I don't want to hear it. I don't think he's better than KD at all, but I don't want to hear at this point in their careers out of anyone's mouth. So that leaves us with Giannis, Kawhi, Jokic, Durant, Steph Curry. Anybody? I mean, he just won the title, right? You guys gonna put LeBron over Steph Curry? Please say it ain't so. I don't want. Please. Steph Curry is clearly a better player at this point in their career than LeBron James. Then we got guys like Embiid. You're telling me you would take... I've already named 5. This is 6. Embiid. You guys would take LeBron over Embiid for one season? You guys would take LeBron over Jason Tatum? I mean, I'm not the biggest Jason Tatum fan, but did you guys just see him take the Celtics to the finals? Did you see LeBron go 25-31 this year? Granted, Tatum has a better team, but I thought LeBron was the GOAT. Shouldn't the GOAT be able to at least make the playoffs with the Lakers? Like, no matter who's around you. Prior to the season starting, the Lakers were the second favorite to win the title. And everyone was going crazy. Aside from the Westbrook thing, I saw a lot of people... It was 50-50 on the Westbrook signing trade. They're like... Some people were like, LeBron's going to... If there's anyone that can figure it out with Russell Westbrook, it's LeBron James. Now that he can't figure out, it's all Russ's fault. It's not LeBron's responsibility anymore. It's all Russ's fault. They were the second favorites to win the title. Everyone was stoked. Carmelo Anthony got signed. Kendrick Nunn got signed. Everyone thought THT was supposed to be like this rising star or something. 25-31 with LeBron James on the floor. He's not better than Embiid. When Embiid is on the floor, I don't care if Ben Simmons wasn't there. I don't care if Harden wasn't there. I don't care who's there. Embiid is winning basketball games, and he's affecting the games on the offensive end and the defensive end. So he's not better than Embiid. That's 6 players. I'm sure I could go further. I've named Tatum too, that's 7. I'm sure I could go further, but I don't think I have to because I'm only arguing top 5. It's laughable. It's laughable. I don't want to hear it anymore, man. like, how come everyone says the Lakers were a terrible team? LeBron didn't have anything with them. Tell me why Jokic was able to win 48 games last year with who's on the team? Aaron Gordon, Monte Morris, who else was there? Will Barton. How come Jokic was able to win 48 games in the same conference as LeBron, and LeBron was only able to go 25-31 when he was on the floor? And this is aside from the fact that LeBron can't even stay healthy for most of the season, which I'm going to put in air quotes, healthy, because all of his injuries, for some reason we never see LeBron's injuries. like groin injury or abdomen injury. Like, the only one we saw was that high ankle sprain that he had that didn't even look that bad. He missed like fucking 20 games for it, 25 games for it. But ever since LeBron has landed in LA, first season, he got hurt, he missed the playoffs. Second season, he got 4 months off. They went into a bubble. He was fresh. He won the title. Give him credit. They won that title. Bubble chip, Mickey Mouse chip or not, he won that title. But that 3-4 months of rest that he had was kind of a huge reason that he was able to stay healthy, don't you think? Don't you think the 3-4 months that LeBron got off are a little more important to a 36-year-old than they are to a 28, 29, 30, 31-year-old star? I think so. So that's what people mean when they say LeBron needed the bubble to win a title. The year after that, they played Phoenix, the one I talked about, LeBron flaming out in the playoffs. He literally showed a lack of effort, like 0 effort on the defensive end, and we're going to call LeBron a top 5 player in the league. So they got beat down by Phoenix, and then this season was right after. So 4 seasons, 3 huge failures. It weren't just like minuscule failures, like 3 terrible years and 1 championship. Bubble chip or not, asterisk or not, like, I don't know how you can really call that a success. So no, LeBron James is not a top 5 player in the league. He's not better than Kevin Durant. He's not better than Kawhi. He's not better than Giannis. He's not better than Jokic. He's not better than Embiid. He's not better than Steph Curry. He's not better than Jason Tatum. Stop it. And then I have to sit back and watch this Drew League thing. Like, the guy has 42 points on a bunch of Drew League thing. Like, the guy has 42 points on a bunch of Postmates drivers in the Drew League, and we're gonna call this guy, is LeBron James still a top 5 player in the league? No. The Lakers will have another laughingstock season next year. Maybe they'll make the playoffs. I feel like they might slip in there. They'll get beat in the first round, whether it's going to be the Warriors, the Clippers. One of the top seeds will beat them in the first round. There's not a top 4 team the Lakers can beat in the playoffs. So if they get from 5 to 8, they're going to lose in the first round, and they're not getting above 5 seed. There's more of a chance they miss the playoffs than they get the 5th seed. So I don't want to hear it. Like, he's not a top 5 player. Comment below, tell me what you think. I know a lot of you guys are going to hate me because I'm not Nick Wright out in the media just talking all glory. LeBron, oh my God, second best player in the league. Only Giannis is better. No. Comment below, tell me what you think. Thank you for watching. Hit me with a thumbs up. Hit me with a subscribe. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.